Ladies and gentlemen, thank you on this lovely day in Orlando, Florida. We have a great matchup today. Orlando Madness are going to reigning champion Sanford Orioles. Stay tuned to this epic game that we have going today. Let's go ahead and thank our class of 2021 Hall of Fame of the Orlando Baseball Association. The 2021 class of the OBA Hall of Fame. We are proud to induct these four outstanding league members. They have been nominated for their involvement and support, which has improved and made the league better. Congratulations to the nominees of this deserved award, Mr. Nick Brady, Kevin Murdoch, Joe Volpe, and Bruce Weil. All right, now up to bat, Nudie, the shortstop, number 7, Corona. Ooh, and a nice changeup by the pitcher, Brian English, number 44. Fastball high and away, called for a ball. And the count 2-1. And a one hopper to second base for the out at first. Now batting number 23, Richard Burgos, the center fielder. Pop up to the shortstop, and we have recorded out number 2, 44 pitching a game today. And a catch all the way to the fence by the right fielder. And recording the third out as we go ahead and switch sides. Hey, you have a lineup?
Yes, I will. I will. No, I will do that too. Coño, Manuel. Tú también que chéalo.
Oye, nosotros los malos tenemos que meterlo a todas las posiciones para poder jugar. Claro.
Who would I have as
Lo
nine?
mismo soy.
Kelly or? No. Lineup. Was it Kelly or Boss? Kelly, right? Kelly. And then 10 is Boss?
And a line shot between the third and the shortstop for a runner on base. And a fastball called strike. We got a runner on first. Lefty pitcher on the mound. Curveball, pop up to right field. Right field is under it. Little bit of wind there, but was able to get the out. Still runner on first, one out. with a pickoff. And caught stealing at second for 2 outs. What a great pickoff by the left-handed pitcher for the Orlando Madness. Fastball high and outside for a ball. It's a great day today, as you could hear the birds chirping with the sunny side. All our thoughts and prayers go out to the people in Texas enduring that crazy snowing winter blizzard. Curveball high and outside, called for a strike. That had some movement on it. 2 balls, 1 strike with 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first. Number 16, Ortiz up to bat. Foul ball. Count is 2-2. Foul tip, and the catcher catches it for strike 3. The side is retired. Text me right now. I'm using my phone is up there right now, so yeah, I'll text you live and then we'll handle it. Yeah, no problem. All right, don't worry about it. It's okay. You get it. All right, we're going in the top of the second. Currently, there is no runs, 1 hit actually, and no errors for today. And now up to bat, Yudi Ortega, number 13. Playing first base. And a fastball for a called strike. A little bit low and outside for a ball. And another called strike. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitcher's definitely getting in there with some movement on that pitch. And an outside pitch, grounder to second base. And out on first. We have one out. Now up to bat, Sergio Figueroa. He has one ball. Called strike. Curveball for a strike two, inside curve with some movement on that. Ooh, low and outside. The count is 3-0. 3-2 the count. Full count here. Ball four with a walk. First walk today. Now up to bat, Lionel Linares. And a called strike outside. Runner on first. Seems like the second baseman is playing double play depth with a pick off to first. Got in there on time, standing. Great job, third baseman, backing up the pitcher. And another pick off to first. Took a little bit more on that. Still went standing. First baseman did drop the ball, but no extra run. Line drive to the right fielder. Oh, and a leaping catch. Kind of fell asleep on the wheel. Had him at first, but wasn't able to make the play. We got one out. We got two outs now. Runner on first. Now batting number one, Jason Bermudez. Called strike. Ooh, a little bit. It was outside. Definitely called strike in the Gulf Coast League, but was called a ball. We got 1-1 in the count. Runner steals at second. Catcher with the throw. Bang, bang, play, and it is out. Caught stealing by the catcher. Number 21, Ortiz, third out. Now up to bat, the catcher, Ortiz, who was able to throw out made a fantastic throw. Called strike on a curveball by the lefty pitcher for the Orlando Madness. Swing and a miss for strike 2 on a pitch. Fastball outside. 0-2 on the count. And swing and a miss for strike 3 with a strikeout. Two strikes on the batter. Number 8, Sanchez. Curveball over the shortstop. Wasn't able to pick it up. Base hit. Runner on first. Now up to bat coming up. Glorious. Number 22. That was a great curveball, placed perfectly. He just sat back and hit it. Now we have a pinch runner, a courtesy runner, number 16. High and inside. Definitely got to look out for that one. We got one ball. Line drive to the shortstop. Caught. Almost was able to get the runner on first, but was unable to. We have 2 outs. Still, we have a runner on base. Curveball strike from the lefty pitcher for the Orlando Madness. Ryan Anderson on the mound. Foul ball. 2 strikes, runner on first. Ryan Anderson is pitching one heck of a game. He has very good movement on the baseball. Foul ball. Still 2 strikes, runner on first. Line drive, base hit over the shortstop to left field. Now we have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Next up to the plate, number 14, Wilkins. Swing and a miss for a strike one. Ryan Anderson bringing the heat. Outside pitch gets past the catcher. Runners advance. Now we have runners in scoring position. We have time here. Catcher was a little banged up, but he is okay now. Runners on third and second. We got 1-1 on the count, 2 outs. Ryan Anderson with the pitch. Curveball high and outside, called for a strike. What great placement there. Has such great command on his curveball in these first 2 innings. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Fastball outside gets past the catcher. No one is advancing. Catcher was able to hustle and get that pitch. Was able to hold off the runners from scoring. Ryan Anderson getting a breather as he steps on the mound. Fast pitch, up and away. It was up and out. Definitely wasn't that close. Catcher asking, you know, as a catcher should, hey, where was that pitch? Fastball down the middle for a strikeout. Ryan Anderson has able to hold off the runners in scoring position. Currently, we're in the top of the third. No runs for either team. Sanford Orioles have 2 hits. They left 2 men in scoring position. Now they will go ahead and take the field. Ladies and gentlemen, this broadcast is brought to you by the Florida Basement Podcast in partnership with Orlando Baseball Association. If you like listening to podcasts, the Florida Basement, you can listen to it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor app, all your major podcasting platforms. If you guys do enjoy this broadcast or my announcement, go ahead and check out the podcast. We have great conversations. We have definitely different guests all around as we go ahead and start off the top of the third inning. And our home plate umpire for this morning is Connor Egert, and our base umpire, Tim McMullins. Thank you very much for coming out and umpiring on this great, fantastic day. Now batting, Jason Bermudez, number 1. Outside ball. Foul tip.
Why was the last at bat the last Oh, yeah.
1-1 on the count. Curveball outside, was unable to, just got away from him. Two balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 on the count. Definitely was swinging for the fences there. Swing, strike out. Up to bat, Edgar Inigo, number 3. Batting 8th, stepping up to the plate. Outside fastball called for a strike. Foul tip. Was right on the money. And the pitcher this evening is Brian English, number 44. He's from Tampa, Florida, USA, with a strikeout. Has great control of the fastball and also has intense movement. Now batting, number 14, Ryan Anderson, the pitcher. Curveball outside. Nice 12-6 movement. Curveball outside. Just hung in there. Cannot leave that down the middle, because if not, we'll be seeing it not on the field. Line drive to the gapper between center field and right field. Base hit by the pitcher, Ryan Anderson. Now batting, number 7, Nudie Corona. We have 2 outs. Fastball outside. Called for a ball. What a fastball right there in the inside. Pick off to first. Didn't have a big lead. However, just keeping him close. 1-1 on the count. Nudie taking his signs from the coach. The runner steals with a pop-up to second base for the third out. Second baseman having a day today. Everyone's hitting to second base. Great range here as we have 3 outs going into the bottom of the third for the Sanford Orioles to start hitting.
Coming down, take a base.
Number 7, Kelly up to bat. Three balls on the leadoff. Called strike. Curveball. Foul to the third baseman. Can he reach it? No, out of play. Three two on the batter. Ryan Anderson with a fastball down the middle with a strikeout. Great command on his pitches today. Both pitchers, we have a pitcher's duel in these first 3 innings. Next up to bat, number 6, Voss. Fastball right down the middle. Curveball inside and up, called for a strike. Great placement, great movement. He has such great command on the corners. Fly ball straight up to the pitcher. What a great curveball down. Has such great command of his curveball today. 2 outs currently. Two balls, 1 strike on the batter. Fastball line drive goes past the pitcher. Second baseman throws to first and is able to record the out. Runner was definitely jogging to first. Could have beaten it out with that slow roller, but second baseman was there to make the play. Again, we have a great pitchers duel as we head into the top of the 4th. Now up to the plate, Richard Burgos, number 23. Ground ball to shortstop. The ball was overthrown. Richie Burgers was able to make it safe at first. Now we have a runner on first. Was able to get Richard Burgos leaning. Pitcher throws a strike fastball away with a runner on first. As he looks to the runner on first pickoff, Richie Burgos was able to stand up, call timeout from the batter, so the third base coach could go ahead and speak with the batter. Bunt down the first base line. Pitcher gets it. Was able to get that sacrifice bunt out at first. Richie goes into second. Now we have runners in scoring position for the Orlando Madness. Up to bat, number 13, Eddie Ortega. 1 out. Catcher sets up inside. Fastball, ball up and in. Fly up to the center field, and the ball drops. Richie left on third base. Now we have runners on first and third. 1 out. What a fantastic hit by Eddie Ortega. Now up to bat, number 4, Sergio Figueroa. Brief history about Sergio Figueroa. Will be able to hit any pitch that's outside the strike zone for a hit. Let's see what he could do here with runners in scoring position. Infield playing double play depth. Pitcher with a fastball inside, called for a strike. Ball up and away. Count is 1-1. Catcher trying to make sure the first baseman does not take too much of a lead. Curveball, 2 inside. Definitely did have great breaking presence. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitcher getting a breather, trying to compose himself. Strike with a fastball outside corner. 2-2 on the count. Runners on first and third. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Curveball, ground to second. Was not able to grab the ground ball. Error by the second baseman. Richie Burgos was able to score. Orlando Madness is finally on the board. One out, runners on first and second. Now up to bat, number 17, Lionel Linares. We have an infield fly situation. Grounder to the line by third base. They're sending the runner from third. No, he does not go and stays at third. Base hit, bases loaded. 1 out. Lionel keeping everything alive. Now up to bat. Number 1, Jason Bermudez with bases loaded. 1 out, still an infield fly situation. Pop up to third base, infield fly situation. Automatically out. Runners still can advance if they choose to, which they do not. 2 outs, bases loaded. Number 3, Edgar Inigo, seeing if he could keep this drive alive. Count is 1-1. The bases are loaded. 1-1 on the count. 2 outs. And a grounder to the pitcher. Was able to get the third out and was able to make sure the Orlando Madness were only able to score 1 run as we head into Orlando Madness were able to score at the top of the 4th with 1 run. They did leave the bases loaded. All bases were loaded, and they were able to. Sanford Orioles were able to keep the running to a minimum. It's definitely a pitcher's duel, because both pitchers have great command of their fastball and also great command of their breaking curveballs. Again, this broadcast is brought to you by the Florida Basement Podcast in partnership with the Orlando Baseball Association. Now batting number 15, Garriga. Ryan Anderson with a fastball right down the middle. Called for a strike. Fastball outside, called for a ball. Ladies and gentlemen, Sanford Orioles and the Orlando Madness. This is a rematch. This was last year's finals competition. Two teams made it to the finals. Sanford Orioles are the ones that were able to win it. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Garriga. Ryan Anderson with a curveball, little low, ball, 2-2 on the count. As I was saying, last year these two were in the finals, so we are looking at a rematch here, and definitely ball low and outside. Definitely close. Could have gone either way. 3-2 on the count. Curveball, swing and a miss, was able to strike out Ryan Anderson. Great command with his curveball, again showing us how much control and composure he has on the mound with 2 strikes. Now up to the bat, Chris Silva. Foul ball. Had great timing. Whenever you get a foul ball straight back like that, that means everything was perfect. You just got to get the bat on the ball, and it's most likely out of the park. Fastball up. 1-1 on the count. We got 1 out. Curveball on the dirt. That pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike. Swing with a curveball low, got him chasing. 2-2 in the count. That fastball was definitely high. 3-2 full count. Catcher getting a little bit animated. Thought he was going to call that a strike. Curveball, ground ball, short roller to shortstop. Shortstop makes an excellent play to get the runner out on first.
That don't count. That does not count.
Always gotta put pressure on someone.
Now batting number 16, Ortiz for the Sanford Orioles. Called fastball strike outside. Pop up out of play. 2 strikes on the batter, Ortiz. Number 16, George Ortiz from Bronx, New York, BX. 2 strikes. Fastball outside, was trying to get him chasing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Curveball, was able to stay back on it, hit it right down the middle to center field. Runner on first, was able to keep the drive alive. Now up, the catcher, number 21. Sanchez. Negative. Ortiz. Number 21, Ortiz, the catcher. Fastball up. Called for a ball. We have a runner on first. Don't understand why the first baseman is not covering first base. Fastball right down the middle. Called for a strike. Ryan Anderson has great command of his fastball today. Fastball outside, pop-up, out of play. Watch out for windshields. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first, Ryan Anderson. Fastball up and away, called for a ball. 2-2 on the count. Strike 3, Ryan Anderson on the inside pitch. Great control and was able. Nerves, ice, veins of ice, nerves of steel, keeping his composure with this shutout baseball all the way at the bottom of the first. As we head into the top of the 5th, still 1 run Orlando Madness, Sanford Orioles 0. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 7, Kelly. Leading off here in the top of the 5th for the Orlando Madness, number 14, Ryan Anderson, who's having a great time. Shutout baseball here in 4 innings as he's pitched. And called strike The pitcher, Kelly, starting off strong with a fastball outside. Another fastball outside, but this time a ball was a little bit too outside. Pop up to center field. Center field Chris Silva was able to make the catch. Now batting number 7, the leadoff, Nudie Corona, the shortstop. Foul ball was a little bit too ahead of that pitch. Curveball just got away from him. Outside, ball, 1-1 on the count. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. As A. Kelly gets his signs, Moody steps up to the plate. Here's the pitch. Nudie shows bunt. Third baseman comes in. Once he immediately showed bunt. Pitch was outside, ball, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Pop up down the line towards right field. Foul ball out of play. 2-2 on the count. Nudie calls for time. Pitcher staying there. Catcher calls time now. Seems like there's some confusion as the catcher go ahead and talk to the pitcher about what's going on. 2-2 on the count. 1 out. Line drive towards the line. Down right field. Foul. Nudie seems like he's definitely swinging early. Two and two on the count. Fastball up and away, called for a ball. 3-2, full count. 1 out. Pop up towards the right field. Their second baseman heading towards there as the ball heads to foul territory. Second baseman was there to make the catch. 2 outs. Nobody on. As we have number 23, Richard Burgos, coming up to bat. Chopper to shortstop. Oh, and the shortstop dropped the ball. Richard Burgos jogging, and that throw was thrown away as Richard's making his way to second. Hey, Richard Burgos was able to make it to second base with an error from a dropped line drive to the shortstop, and then a bad throw where the first baseman was unable to block it. Now we have number 42, Emmanuel Jazier, up to bat. 2 outs. Runners in scoring position. Called strike with a fastball outside. A. Kelly painting corners today. Swing and a miss with that changeup by the pitcher, Kelly. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second base. Fastball outside, was unable to get the batter chasing. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Curveball outside, just ran away. 3-2 the count on Emmanuel. Runner on second base. This is a very important pitch. Even though if he walks him, he just has the runner on first base is open. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop was able to pick it up and was able to make up for the errors in the previous hit. Was able to get the out on first, leaving the runner on second. The side is retired as we head into the bottom of the 5th.
Second base, coming down.
You don't mind if we can get the lineup early? We're going to broadcast your game live. Okay. No, just let me know whenever you have it ready. Yeah. As soon as you can get it. No, it's understandable. Yeah, as soon as possible.
We just don't want it when the person's at the base starting.
Be ready before that. No. That's nice. Look at that.
Thanks. Ball high and inside to the batter, Sanchez. Almost gets hits there. Gets a little rattled. Steps it to the plate. Still pitching Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson with a shutout baseball this first half. 2-1 on the count. 1 ball, 2 strike. Negative. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pop up to center field. Up and away. Richie Burgos catching it, was able to make the catch. Running all the way to the fence. Definitely hustling there. 1 out. Florida Basement Podcast, baby. Oh, my actor, that's you.
I figured it was you when you yelled Richie. I was like, that's a guy.
Confusion with the batter and the on-deck baseman. 2 balls, 1 strike. Curveball low, got him again. 2-2. Ryan Anderson showing great command with his curveball. Fastball inside, down the line. Foul ball called by the umpire. That one's definitely a banger. Need a little bit more of hypeness. 2-2 on the count on the batter. Foul ball as he stays alive. He is definitely protecting with the 2-2 count. Foul ball as he keeps the at-bat alive. Three and two on the count. Slow roller to third base, and third baseman was unable to field it correctly. Now we have a runner on first. Leadoff was able to get Now up to bat, number 17, Garcia.
What's the count?
3-0.
3 balls, no strikes on the batter, runner on first. Pitch right down the middle. Great job. Holding back on the swing. Garcia, number 17, up to bat. Curveball in between short and third. Was able to get a base hit. Runners on first and second. We got runners on first and second. Number 14, Wilkins, up to bat. Catcher calling time, trying to calm down Ryan Anderson. Has got himself in a bit of a jam. We have 1 out, runners on first and second. Number 14, Wilkins, up to bat. Wilkins struck out at the bottom of the second. This is his second at bat today. Fastball inside. We do apologize. We understand the connection's a little choppy, the video feed, so we do apologize for the choppy feed. Oh, base hit, line drive to right field as the runner on second is heading home. Runner on first hits the third. Sanford Orioles were able to tie it up. 1-1, runner on first and third with 1 out. Wilkins with a base hit. Now batting number 7, the pitcher, Kelly. Ryan Anderson with a called strike. One ball, 2 strikes on the batter, Kelly. Ryan Anderson seeming like, again, showing us his composure. Pitching strikes. And strike out the batter. 2 outs, runner on first and third. Ryan Anderson showing that that run did not faze him. Now up to bat, number 6, Voss. Foul ball down the line, on deck batter. Be careful. Almost got hit there. 1 strike on the batter. Curveball right down the middle. Ground ball to second base. Throws it to second for the third out. Ryan Anderson manages to hold them down to 1 run, leaving runners on first and third. As we head into the top of the 6th, Sanford Orioles managed to stop the shutout from Ryan Anderson. We're in the top of the 6th.
That's it?
Yeah, hey, the video's pretty choppy. The video live is choppy because of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
What I'm doing is, though, I'm actually recording it so it actually looks normal. And what I'm going to do is, since I'm an admin, I'm just going to post it on mine and your page.
Okay, perfect.
All right? So it's going to be, it's essentially like NBA back in the day where they recorded it and then posted it. Yep. Kelly starting off the inning with a strike. Changeup was able to foul it off out of play. 2 strikes on the batter. Number 13, Mr. Ortega. Changeup, line drive towards center field. Seems like he's able to catch it. And Chris Silva, the center field, was able to catch that fly ball. 1 out. As number 4, Sergio Figueroa, is up to bat. The pitcher, Kelly, definitely showing command, throwing first pitch strikes to every batter he is facing. 1-1. That pitch was a little down and inside. Curveball. Figueroa hits a grounder to second. Was able to get him out at first. 2 outs now here in the top of the 6th. Kelly showing great pitching presence by throwing first pitch strikes. Can he keep it up with this batter? Now number 17, Lionel Linares. Swing and a miss, and again, first pitch strike. If he could stay in this moment, he has definitely way more advantage and leverage here. Is definitely building up momentum with these first pitch strikes to each batter that is coming up to face him. Curveball up. Out of play.
What?
0-2 on the batter. Curveball inside. Lionel does not break or flinch at all. Was definitely prepared to take that ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Catcher sets up outside, gets him with a high and outside fastball. Kelly showing what it is when you throw a first pitch strike with that momentum. As we head into the bottom of the 6th, 1 run, Orlando Madness 1, Sanford Orioles 1.
Second base, coming down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're heading into the bottom of the 6th here. Now batting, number 3, Henriquez. Currently 0 for 1, grounded out to the second baseman at the bottom of the 3rd. And the catcher and Ryan Anderson, the pitcher, speaking.
Remember, it's a mind game too. It's a mind game too. Liner.
Grounder to second base. Now batting number 15, Garriga. Swing and a miss for strike 1 on the batter. Foul ball. 0-2.
Yo pensé que iba robando la base.
No hay nadie en base, loco. Te digan por todo el mundo.
2 strikes on the batter, 1 out. Pitcher and catcher. Fastball up and away for a called ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two on the batter, Garriga. Swing and a miss. Strike out. Ryan Anderson showing his control with his fastball outside. Now up to bat number 24, Silva, the center field, who's got a few pop-ups here today. Ball inside.
Baseballs. Huh?
That's all I wanted to do is foul it off.
Stop. Put. Follow your body.
3-2 on the batter, Silva. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Strike 3 with a fastball outside. Ryan Anderson showing his presence, his control, his composure. Veins of ice, nerves of steel, Ryan Anderson. The composure king currently right now.
gave him outside. He can't give him both sides. That's all.
He's on for it.
Oh yeah, but
No,
I asked Manny, and Manny was like, "Yeah, that was inside. He just moved it." I'm like, you can't give both sides, both ways. You know?
I'm not gonna lie. The catcher didn't. To me, it looked like the catcher didn't frame it. Like the ball was just perfectly placed. I think that's why he gave it to him. To be honest, the catcher. It was the catcher who saw it.
You can't. Yeah. I can't change it.
Now batting, leading off in the top of the 7th. Number 1, Jason Bermudez. Pitch inside, 2-0. Definitely was a close one. 3-0 on the batter. Jason Bermudez is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to third base as he watches the first strike right down the middle. Three and one on the count. Chopper towards the first base line. Was he able to beat it out? Negative. Wilkins with the ground ball. Able to get him out on first. Now batting, number 3, Edgar Inigo. Currently has 1 ball. In the last inning, Kelly was able to pitch first pitch strikes to all the batters. Currently is having trouble right now. Three and 0 on the batter. Throws a strike, 3 and 1, 1 out. Chopper over shortstop. Left field was playing extremely in, was able to get that fly out. 2 outs now. As number 14, Ryan Anderson, the pitcher, is up to the plate. Let's see if he's able to keep these at-bats alive. Pitch a little with 2 inside. Ball 1. Outside fastball called for a strike. 1 and 1 on the count. Ryan Anderson here, 1 for 2 with a single. Ground ball hit to second base. Second base gets it, is able to get the out at first. Side is retired as we head to the bottom of the 7th.
No, she doesn't want to be. Then gets mad. Yeah, commentate.
Okay, I
It's
thought you
actually
meant like no one's talking to you. I'm like,
We have chairs and I have mics, so I can always commentate with them. You want to commentate too? You like commentating too, right? Do you want to commentate? You don't want to commentate. Okay.
Take a man, coming down.
Now batting number 16, Ortiz. Ryan Anderson here still pitching a great game, showing us in the last inning, even though he got himself into a little bit of trouble, but was able to retire the side, leaving 2 men on base. Ortiz is currently 0 for 3 here. No, I apologize. He's actually currently 2 for 2. Ryan Anderson with a fastball right down the middle, called strike. Let's see if Ortiz can get here on base. One and one on the count. Ball outside. Line drive, dropper, base hit over the second baseman. Ortiz with 3 for 3 today. Currently in this game, having a great game today.
That's not you, Ryan. That's not you. That's a good pitch. Hey, let's watch the ball.
Now batting number 21, Ortiz. Pop up to center field. Richie Burgos under it, was able to make the catch as he did not drop the ball as the umpire is signaling. He's pulling it out. He's pulling it out. That's what she said. Now batting number 8, Sanchez. Sanchez currently batting 0 for 2 this morning. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop was unable to handle that zinger towards the shortstop's backside. Now we have runners on first and second. Ruled in error. Now batting number 22, Glorious, as we have a courtesy runner for the first base runner. Number 15, Garriga, courtesy runner. Line drive towards right field. Goes over the right field's baseman's head as the runner from second and first is running. 1 run scores. 2 run scores and makes a triple. Scoring 2 runs, making it 2 RBIs. Sanford Orioles 3 in the bottom of the 7th. Glorious, with a couple of flyouts, was able to get those RBI. We have an infield in as the first pitch was fouled off. Runner on third. Number 17, Garcia up to bat. 1 strike. Curve ball outside for a ball. Check swing, called for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Was trying to hold back, but was unable to. Pick off to third base. Don't see that a lot in the pros, but definitely was taking a very long lead. Ryan Anderson getting his signal. Lined up, foul tip, straight back. Definitely got his timing. Curveball! Strikeout! What composure Ryan Anderson has, showing why runs do not faze him. Painting corners all day with his curveball. Now we have 2 outs. Wilkins, number 14, up to bat with a runner on third in scoring position. Fastball fouled off. Strike 1. Two strikes on the batter. Ryan Anderson again nerves of steel, veins of ice, showing his composure and his control. Foul ball outside, out of play. Still count 0-2. Runner on third base, 2 outs. Wilkins, 1 for 2. Fastball high, called the ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two and two on the count. Seems like Ryan Anderson is pitching up to try to set up his curveball. Let's see what pitch is he going to pitch next. Runner on third base, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Wilkins did check. As he checks, no go pitch. 3-2 count. Even if he walks him, he does have first and second base open. However, let's see if he could plug the damage. Ball 4, very close, high and outside pitch. Umpire did not give it to him. Now we have runners on first and second with 2 outs. Now up to bat, there was a batting substitution. Number 9, Dominguez. First time playing, his first at bat. He is from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Ryan Anderson, fastball up and away, called a strike. Especially when you're in a jam, you definitely want that first pitch strike. Foul ball, again up and away. Seems like he is definitely painting those corners. That's one thing about Ryan Anderson that I've been seeing throughout this game. If he doesn't like that pitch, he will go back with the same pitch in the same exact location to see and test out the umpire's strike zone. That is how you're supposed to pitch, especially trying to utilize. Curveball. Runner on first goes to second on a curveball that hit the dirt, went right past the catcher. Third baseman does stay. So now we have runners in scoring position, second and third. We have 2 outs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ryan Anderson, wind up. Curveball outside, called for a ball. Definitely wanted that pitch. 2-2. Very, very close pitch. 3-2 the count. If he walks him, he does have first base open. However, his pitch count will go up. Was able to get a swing and a miss on the dirt as the catcher throws to first and throws it away. Runner on third is making it to home. Runner on second makes it to third. Drop third strike. He was able to make it to second. Another run for the Sanford Orioles, making it 4-1. Now batting, number 6, Voss. Sanford Orioles looking for a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Number 17, Garcia, is courtesy running for the pitcher, number 9, Dominguez, who's going to be pitching in the top of the 8th. First pitch right down the middle, called for a strike. Voss, grounder to second base. Second baseman was able to throw it out at first. Was able to stop the bleeding. Sanford Orioles with a big commanding lead here in the bottom of the seventh, in the bottom of the 7th, able to get 3 runs, making it 4-1 here as we head into the top of the 8th. Dominguez on the mound for the Sanford Orioles as Nudie Corona, number 7, shortstop for the Orlando Madness, up to bat as we head into the top of the 8th. Two balls on for the new pitcher. Here in the top of the 8th. Three and 0 on the batter, Nudie. Nudie was able to get on base with a walk. Now up to bat, number 23, Richard Burgos, was able to get on base by 2 errors committed by the shortstop. He is currently 0 for 3 as the catcher goes ahead and talks to the pitcher to try to get his composure. Seems a little bit rattled. Let's see if the Orlando Madness is able to get something because they only have 2 innings left. And the pitcher throws his first strikeout, his first strike of the game. One and one on the count. Runner on first, no outs. Top of the 8th. Pitcher getting his signs from the catcher. Two balls, one strike. Runner on first. Let's see if the pitcher can keep his composure. Catcher sets up outside. Runner on first steals. Richard Burgos was able to hit a base hit in between first and second. Nudie from first was able to make it to third base. Now we have runners on first and third. No outs as number 42, Emmanuel Yahir, is up to the bat. Runners on first and third. Just a bit outside ball. Two and 0 on the batter. Pitcher trying to find his strike zone. And we do have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen for the Sanford Orioles. Swing and a miss, trying to rip that ball on a fastball outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Was definitely not taking any pitch today. He's definitely going for the fences. Third base runner Nudie trying to encourage his batter. Runner on first is a decoying. Definitely did not hesitate. Was trying to see what the catcher would do to try to get the third base runner to home plate. However, count is 3 balls, 1 strike. No outs. Ball four. Bases are loaded. And the coach is calling a timeout to mound visit. See if he's going to change the pitcher or is he going to keep him. Oh, seems like he's not. I think he's just going to talk to the pitcher, try to keep his composure down. He's got himself in a bit of a jam here. Bases loaded here in the top of the 8th as number 13, Yudi Ortega, up to bat. Oh, and they do make a pitching substitution.
Guys, let me out right now. Okay.
What's the count?
2-2 on the batter. Bases loaded. With a new pitcher on the mound. Curveball was able to foul it off by the nub of the bat. Strike out. One out, number 44, showing what he's made of. His composure, especially with bases loaded, with the tying run on first and a leadoff at the home plate. First pitch strike. Brian English back to pitching again. It is legal to be able to bring back the starting pitcher in this league. Curveball down the line. Fair ball down the line. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. 3 run scores to tie it up. Double. There was a problem in left field. Was unable to pick it up. Looks like it got stuck at the fence, but did not put his hand up. So because of that, ball was still in play, was able to get a 3-run RBI. Mr. Number 4, Sergio Figueroa. Tie game 4-4. A shot down the line. Now we have 1 out. All right, they're going to go ahead and intentionally walk number 17, Lionel. They're playing for a double play depth. Now up to bat, number 1, Jason Bermudez. Currently 0 for 3, so it was a great decision to walk him to go ahead and play for double play. Coach is going to come in and speak with his batter. Calm him down. Pickoff close at second base. Timeout called. Definitely safe. Almost got caught. Great turnaround. Pickoff by the pitcher. 2 balls, no strikes on the lefty batter here. All right, keeping the second baseman close. Three one on the pitcher. Ball 4, bases loaded. Now we have 1 out. Bases are loaded. Cannot walk this batter because if not, the go-ahead run is on third base for the Orlando Madness. Now batting number 3, Edgar Inigo, seeing if he could at least get an RBI. is currently 0 for 3. This game has been a pitcher's duel this whole time. Pop up to left field. Third baseman is tagging. Right fielder's coming, launches it to the plate, misses the cutoff. Go ahead, run scores. Everyone tags up and moves forward. 2 outs, runners in scoring position. Orlando Madness is able to get another run, 5-4, leading up. Now heading up to the plate, Ryan Anderson, number 14, has pitched magnificently today. If they're able to hold off for these next 2 innings, Ryan Anderson will record the win. Fastball outside and a ball.
I need you here, man.
Ball. 2 outs. Now coming up to bat, Nudie.
What's the count?
Thank you. Two and 0 on the batter. Two and 2 on the batter. Pitcher with 2 straight strikes. Curveball, swing and chopped foul. Staying alive, Nudie. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs, bases loaded. Let's see what the runners do here. This pitch, only a few things could come about it. Pitcher's going to go ahead and take a breather. It's either a walk, a hit, or a strikeout, or a foul ball to keep the at-bat alive. Let's see what happens. Oh, does a little fake wind-up pickoff type deal. In the wind-up, all runners are running. Ball 4. And walks him. Another run scores for the Orlando Madness. 2 down. Number 23, Richard Burgos here at bat. Currently, he is injured. He has a messed up foot. As the coach for the Sanford Orioles calls time for a mound visit.
Manuel, ¿cómo se llama la persona en la tercera? Jason Bermúdez. Gracias.
Sanford Orioles are going to go ahead and put number 16, Ortiz, on the mound as the new pitcher. See if he could get out of this jam. We have 2 outs, bases loaded here in the top of the 8th. Orlando Madness was able to get 5 runs, both either by walks or hits. This broadcast is brought to you by the Florida Basement Podcast. You could see it on any podcast platform. You have Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor app. Our social media is the Florida Basement. And our Facebook page is the Florida Basement Podcast. If you like and enjoy podcasts, go ahead and check a listen. We have a lot of people on. Next podcast episode comes out on Monday, February 22nd, 2021. And also the following February 25th, 2021. We have great episodes. So go ahead and check them out as we go ahead and head into the at-bat with Richard Burgos. Starting off with some heat in the outside. Foul tipped strike. 1 strike on the batter. Sanford Orioles trying to stop the bleeding. 2 outs, bases loaded. Ball a little bit too inside. Gets past the catcher. No one runs. A little back and forth with the batter. Ortiz throwing some heaters here. Change up high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Grounder to shortstop was able to get the runner on second. It seemed like the second baseman did slip up, but was on the base, was able to manage to touch the base. Out, was able to stop the bleeding here. Orlando Madness 6, Sanford Orioles 4 as we head into the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, 6'4"? 6'4", yeah, you guys. Mister Up. Is this the last inning?
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
Oh, there's like 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yeah.
We have what, 11, 1, and 2 hitting?
Correct. 11, number 3, Henriquez, and then on deck is Adrian, and then on the hold is Silva.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dr. Phillips.
They just got bad. Yeah.
Well, due to time limits, it might be this is the last at bat for the Sanford Orioles, the reigning champions. Got behind in the top of the 8th. Orlando Madness was able to keep their composure and gain 5 runs as Ryan Anderson is on the mound. First pitch, a ball way outside. Pop up straight to the pitcher. In foul territory, pitcher catches it for 1 out. One out here in the bottom of the 8th. Number 15, Garriga up to bat. Two balls on the batter. Ryan Anderson trying to find a strike. Pitched great all day. Let's see if he is able to close out the game. 3-0 on the batter. Pitch right down the middle as the batter takes a strike. Curveball looked very pretty, but the umpire did not give it ball 4. Now we have a runner on first. Now batting, number 24, Silva. 1 out, runner on first. 3-0 on the count on Silva. Three and one as Ryan Anderson was able to throw one right down the middle to get that strike. Runner on first with a great lead. Pop-up fouled out of play. Full count 3-2 on the batter, Silva. Ryan Anderson. Now time limit has expired, so this will be the last at bat for the Sanford Orioles. It's all or nothing here. Pick off from Ryan Anderson. Just to keep him close, was able to get in easily there. Garriga on first base. Ryan Anderson comes set. And the pitch, ball four. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Timeout. Coach is going in for the mound visit. And coming up to the bat, number 16, Ortiz, who was able to stop the bleeding. Seems like Orlando Madness will be doing a pitching change. Number 13, Yudi Ortega, will be on the mound currently. Let's give a proud thank you to the Hall of Fame inductees. Nick Brady, Kevin Murdoch, Joe Volpe, Bruce Will. Congratulations on becoming the class of 2021 Hall of Fame nominations. To be inducted, they were inducted today, showing support and growth for the league. Thank you. All right, runners on first and second, 1 out. Ortiz up to bat. Yudi Ortega pitching.
balls, 1 strike. Dave Thomas is running Christensen for Sanford. 13 for 24.
We have a pinch runner coming substitution. Number 13, Thomas, coming in for number 24, Silva. And the stretch. Foul ball. 2-2 the count. Batter on first and second. As we are waiting for more baseballs.
That's what happens when you induct into the Hall of Fame. You can't throw no more.
Ground ball on the third base line. Foul ball. Good job because the ball went right through the first baseman. Count is 2-2. Runners on first and second. We've got 1 out. Oh, line drive to the shortstop. Was able to stop. Play at third. Safe. Bases loaded currently. 1 out. Bases loaded here. Sanford Orioles not going down easy here. Another error for Orlando Madness. Now up to bat, number 21, Ortiz. So we got corners playing inside. It seems like the middle infielders are going for a double play. And the windup, the pitch, outside ball. Pop up to left field. Left field is under it, and drops the ball, but was able to get it. Able to get an out on third, drops the ball. And it seems like he is injured. He is down on the ground. Sanford Orioles do manage to get a run in as we hit for a timeout to go ahead and check on the left fielder. Please stand by. The left fielder, Jason Bermudez, was able to get up. It was definitely a scary one. Seems like he twisted his ankle, was down for a little bit. However, we have 2 outs. We have 2 outs, runner on second and first. Runners on second and first. Sanford Orioles definitely have 5 runs. We're able to score on that error committed by the left fielder. Now they have the tying run on second and the go-ahead run on first. Now batting, number 8, Sanchez. Two outs here. Can Yudi Ortega come up with the save, or Sanchez come up with the tying run? Fastball outside, hit foul. This has been a back and forth game with a pitcher's duel. Comes to the set. Curveball hits the ground. No one chases. All the runners stay back. 1-1 on the count. 2 outs. Pitcher on the mound. Comes to the set. And the pitch. Fastball outside, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Definitely painting these outside corners. Orlando Madness manages to stop the Sanford Orioles. And that is the ball game with a strikeout by Yudi Ortega with the save. And the pitching for the win, Ryan Anderson. Stay tuned for Game 2. Orlando Yankees versus the Black Sox. Thank you for listening. Again, this broadcast is brought to you by the Florida Basement Podcast. You can check it out on all your major podcast platforms in partnership with Orlando Baseball Association. Thank you and have a great day for... Yeah! This is what happens when you have a lot of things going on. When you have the producer, engineer, announcer, play-by-play commentary, scorekeeper, and all of the above. But thank you for staying with me in this incredible game. Orlando Madness, Central Florida, Sanford Orioles, the reigning champs. What a great match. We might see these two again in the playoffs, as this is a 14-week regular season with post games. And stay tuned to see if we are able to provide an interview with one of the players from Orlando Madness. It's on live score.
Hey, Jose, I'm coming for my interview.
Oh, just put down here 6-5, Orlando Madness.
guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Let me just 1 second here. Make sure. All right. Stand in front of the mic.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Ryan Anderson, the winner for his first game in the opening season with OBA. How you doing, Ryan?
Fantastic. We got the win, 1-0. Nothing better than that.
Hey, what was your mentality going into the game? Because I saw that I was calling you nerves of steel. I was saying veins of ice because your curveball, you had great control in the first 7 innings, and especially in the first half, great control on the curveball. What was your mindset going in and when you throw that curveball?
Well, it was really just relying on the defense and having them put it in play. And I know that they were going to make plays behind us and end up getting some hits. So it was definitely a team effort, and I couldn't be more proud of the team as a whole.
Oh, perfect. Again, you had great command on the outside pitches, especially on the in and the corners. You were there was some close calls where I thought they would have gone your way, especially the way you guys were painting. Is there anything special that going into the game or anything like that that you expressed? Were you hyped up for this game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was opening day. They won the championship last year. We finished second. So there's no bigger game than that, especially to end up 1-0 and give the opportunity to beat the defending champs was it for me. Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much, Ryan Anderson. Appreciate the interview. Good luck in your future seasons. I love what I see. Keep working at it.
Yep, I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too.